will see the number 11 seed in this playoff. The Arizona State Sun Devils taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going.
Make sure he's that kick off the time before I freak the fuck out. This slow ass bitch, bro. They're trying to get me to fucking lose. Like, that's what's crazy. And that means that this bullshit is fucked up too.
Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense trots out there to open this game. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
A play action, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Riley. He brings him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Pulls it in, it's Jacobs. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They mix it up with a run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here against the running back with the ball. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts a right on the money, and he just drops it.
That game moves the ball to the 17, first down. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. The defense swarms. It's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Riley. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. To throw, it's Russell. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown! As they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out and immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The Sun Devils offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Heading left after the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20. Shooting one. Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Right now, it's past the line to gain.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice 1st down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
Nice grab. It's Matthews. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Let's go! Let's go!
Penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player's going to get an earful from the coach. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, ASU, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Russell. Pressure is coming. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
When he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Send the back in motion. Takes the toss and heads left. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Third down, out of the shotgun. With the catch, it's Matthews. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
And he'll be smothered right at the line.
What the fuck out of the way? What are you doing?
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And is intercepted.
That's why you should have won fucking Defensive Player of the Year, my boy. That's exactly why you should have fucking won Defensive Player of the Year.
6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. To throw, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
That's how you get that shit back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Come on, bro. Why are you letting him fucking catch that, dude?
Well, that's a thing of beauty right
Controlling
there.
you. You
Good
should
job
not
all
fucking
around.
jump in
Offensive
the
line
thing.
gives the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5.
Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He's going to hand this off. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Movement here from the tight end. 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here's the handoff. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And now the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Can he get there on the ground?
Come on,
They'll
bro.
stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
See how they come out.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews.
All right, how the fuck do I do this again? Come on, this ain't showing the right shit.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry
The
up.
offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the move now. And he's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be credited as a sack.
Now this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing
Are you
him out of
fucking
bounds.
kidding me, bro? I had that shit all the way up.
He
You gotta be
missed it.
fucking
Off
kidding.
target that time. The lead remains at 7 after the miss. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here.
For that,
Kick it now to
for that, I should have
Kevin
just tried running the
for a
fucking
halftime
touchdown.
update.
What the hell?
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half.
Shit, I'll do it. Fuck over.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Yeah, you gotta hold your ground.
The middle, but stop.
20-yard game
No
right
gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now here he goes. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They're going to run it. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. That's caught. It's
Catch.
Brown.
Good catch. What do you bring in?
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short. On the
Oh my
second
God.
play of the drive.
Thank God.
That
Wow.
completed. The finger was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Touchdown, ASU. They couldn't stop him there. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. There's the handoff.
Oh, my God.
He's got room to run. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
I saw that too.
Contact on the throw. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone.
How did I not hold it? What the fuck out of it?
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great fear of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5.
Come on, get the fuck out of my way.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal.
Let's go, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba.
They bring him down. This is an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass this time. Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand.
Let me get that. Boom, boom, let me get that.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Oh, God. Dude.
The kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Fucking shit, man.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so visible against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Russell. It's the running back in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the third period expires.
Fucking tackle right there.
Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Jacobs. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And there's the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a third stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to fourth and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing, man? Oh my god, this is so bad.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on fourth down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Handoff to the back. Breaks it over space. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Shut the fuck up.
Chewing clock with the running game. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Boy, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap.
Bro, you got
Try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Let's do say hug. All you have to do is say hug, my boy.
Play clock. That'll cost them 5. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Sun Devils are looking to keep this drive going. Toss it to the back, running left. Past the 40. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Playoff game on the line here. And the offense, they keep away and secure the victory. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out.
Good job, Jackass. You stop the clock.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap.
Get the fuck. Oh,
defense not
God,
full of the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
Oh, run out points. Fuck man.
Field goal is good. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit.